Yahoo! It's Friday. Welcome back,
Yahoo!
everyone. Right? I'm Bess from the Philippines, and with me is the one and only Ron from the US. How are you today?
I'm doing great. I'm doing great. Can't believe it's almost Friday. I know we said it's Friday, but you're leaving Friday
Yes,
morning, so we had to do this episode early,
earlier.
right?
Yeah, that's right.
'Cause you're going to be on a plane, hopefully.
I know, true. It'll be tomorrow, actually, for me, because it's
Mm,
already Thursday here.
Wow.
I'll be
It's
leaving
your
tomorrow.
Thursday, then you got Thursday night. It's our Wednesday. So Wednesday night be your Thursday. So actually, you got 2 days.
2 days for me to see you, but I got one day to leave this place, to leave the
Oh, okay,
house.
okay. Oh, because it's Thursday morning,
It's
a.m.,
already
2:40.
Thursday
Yeah,
morning.
it's like
Yeah,
3 a.m. That's right. That's right.
that's
You're at
right.
3 a.m.
Yeah.
I still
But
get confused.
I know it is
It's
confusing.
crazy. I can't believe I still get confused on it. But you're right. I think because you're through the day
Yeah.
Friday and it's Wednesday, I'm like, wait, that's 2 days. No, but you're right. I'm like, oh.
So what happened to you this week? You got the listing going, right?
Yep, got the listing. We got our first offer. Um,
You got an
the
open house.
the other seller didn't take it. He wants to have another open house, which is fine. It's okay.
Mm-hmm.
Um, but
Yeah,
yeah, so that that's really all I've been working on for that. But I've been working on the other stuff for the virtual assistant business.
that's right.
We're redesigning the website, just changing everything. We're going to make it better. We got
Yes.
so many great things going on with that. I'm so excited about that. It's crazy. Probably won't be in the mortgage or real estate business after this.
True. For me, for myself, I was just again still busy preparing for my trip. I'm busy spending time with the kids. I don't want to call it perfect timing, but it's not perfect because we got a storm, we got a typhoon right now.
I know
Its
you
name
got that
is Christine.
typhoon, Christine.
it
Yeah.
yeah, it hits other. It focuses on other location.
North.
Not particularly from where I live, but we can feel it here, the rain, the strong winds.
Yeah.
But because of that, the government declared no classes for the kids. So
Okay.
that's
Yep.
why I said, yeah, that's why I said perfect timing, but it wasn't really perfect scenario. But at least I got to spend time with them before I leave.
Yep.
The only thing is, I'm worried right now. I hope they don't cancel my flight. That's the one thing.
Eesh. Don't say
Yeah,
that.
I know. I hope
Yeah,
they don't.
I'm
I've been
saying,
checking though.
counting the minutes. Can't wait for you to get here. Counting like, geez,
I know.
they better not
I
cancel
know.
that flight.
I hope not. Yeah, I've been looking and looking at the flight status. I haven't received any email or anything yet, so maybe not because
Yeah,
I think
people.
by today, Thursday or Friday morning, I think it'll be gone and out of, Philippine
Good.
area of responsibility, so which is
It's great.
good. But I don't know.
Yeah, it's crazy. You've been getting how many typhoons? Like I swear to God, it's
Oh
one a
yeah.
week, sometimes two a week. Unbelievable.
It's our typhoon season, yeah.
True.
That's still
Yeah,
gonna
you.
continue until, yeah, maybe until November. I'm not sure, but
Yeah.
who knows?
Yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy.
I
Yeah, I know
know.
there was. I almost missed my flight. I mean, there was a super typhoon the week I left. We talked about that, but
Oh
and
yeah.
then there was another one right after that. Within a couple of days. Remember, you got all that water, all that rain came down, your car got flooded. Oh,
Oh
yeah,
yeah.
yeah, that was
Oh
crazy.
yeah. That was crazy. We didn't talk about that the last episode, but yeah, we missed to mention that
Oh, we
typhoon.
never brought that up.
We never brought up that
Oh my
it,
God.
it damaged my two cars.
Yep. Yeah, both
Damaged the
cars
two
got
cars. Yeah.
buried in
Flooded.
water, and they
Oh
were
yeah.
crazy,
That was
crazy.
insane. Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh yeah.
I
My
remember.
heart broke. I was
I remember.
crying.
Remember, I said I was like, "Oh my God, it's raining! It's pouring out here. Why is it raining so hard? I've never seen it rain like this before." And remember, I said to you, I go, Bess, do you think is it gonna flood? Do you think you'll get flooded? You're like, nah,
Mm.
never floods
And I
here.
was like, yeah, I was
I'm
so
like, okay.
confident. And I said, no, that's the good thing about this place. We may
Yeah,
not be in a very executive area, but we don't get flood here. Before you know it, boom, my two car was
flooded.
buried in water.
Yeah,
Crazy.
that was crazy.
Yeah, because it never happened here before. I think
Yep.
even in some places they said they never had any problems with flood or anything, but for the first time, for some reason, that one typhoon was crazy. That was
Yep.
crazy.
Hit you
Yeah.
guys just right, and you got buried in. Even the
Oh,
condo, even the condo had
yeah.
was full. The water was so
Oh,
high
yeah.
over by the
In
condo.
SM. Yeah,
Yep.
the SM part. Yeah. Yeah, at the mall.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
But the kids are
Yeah.
doing
So,
good. How about BN, huh?
what about Bian?
Did we talk about BN's? She was number one in her school or class
Oh,
or
yeah.
her.
No, no. Yeah, I'm so
What is
proud of
that?
her.
I know. What was that?
Just last week she announced it. She's always giving us a drama whenever she takes
I
exam
know.
report.
She's so funny.
Yeah, what would she tell us usually?
Oh, I'm not gonna do well. I'm not gonna pass. I'd say, BN, come on, just you're the best. You're gonna no, no, I'm not gonna do
Yeah,
good. I know I'm not gonna do good.
yeah. And
And
she's
guess what?
like, "Oh,
Every
mom, just tell
time,
her."
every time she does good, she ends up being number one.
Yes, yeah.
So it became a joke now, a running joke. Every time she says, "Oh, I got this thing. I know I'm not gonna do good." I'm like, "Oh, come on, BN. Seriously, you expect me to believe that this time? You fooled me all those other times. I was all worried that you weren't going to do good, and every single time you came out number one.
The number one,
And
yeah.
now you're trying to tell me again you're not going to do well." I go, "Okay, we'll see." And sure enough, she's number one.
Yeah,
She's so
yep.
good. I love her to
She's
death.
so
She's
good.
such a freaking
Well,
cute kid,
yeah.
good kid.
Even Benice. The good
Oh,
thing about these
Denise
kids,
is
they're so
awesome.
dedicated. Like sometimes
It,
I work at night. I call them my workmates because they're sitting here beside me until 2 a.m.
You know what? I'm so glad you brought that up because it's true. I've never seen anything like your kids in any school ever. I'd never seen it with my kids. I didn't see it with the kids, anybody. I've never seen anything like it where, and it just amazes me that your
at,
kids are
at an early age.
so
Yeah,
dedicated. They get up by
dedicated.
themselves in the morning
Yeah.
and they, if the other kids slowing down, they get upset because like, listen, I got
Oh
to be to
yeah.
school at this time, and if you're not ready, I'm going to be upset, and they're
Oh
upset
yeah.
already, and they're just
Yeah.
and then
They don't. They
you
don't
get them
fight.
there.
That's the only thing they would fight about. If the other one is so slow and the
Yeah.
other one needs to be at school at certain time, they're like, "Come on!"
Well, it's funny because Benice she'll study till 1, 2 o'clock in the morning, then she'll go
Oh yeah.
sleep for a couple of hours, and then she'll be up an
Yeah.
hour early before she gets
5 o'clock.
ready and
Yeah.
study again. She's
Yep.
just like she's unbelievable, and Bien, same thing. It's like she's so
Same
dedicated.
thing.
you know, and she's
I
been
know.
nominated as president of her
President of the council, student council. She
student
is the
council. Yeah,
president now. Yeah.
yeah, she's the president, BN, which is awesome. Your kids are so good, honest. Brent's doing unbelievable. He's following in their footsteps. Benny, I mean, I I wasn't around too much when she was going to school, but yeah, even Benny. I know Benny does really well at school. She was top of her class. Um,
She's so low profile. She doesn't say a thing.
that's what I nothing.
You wouldn't see her study, but
Never.
here she comes, from school, got this award, and she'll be
Yep.
like, "Mommy, I need to go to the hotel because we have an awarding." I was like, "What? What kind of award?" Best in marketing, and I was like, "Oh, like, okay,
Yeah, she got best in marketing.
twice,
Uh,
twice, yeah,
Twice.
yeah."
And I never saw her study, but she must have
I
studied
never
because
saw.
how do you
Oh yeah,
become, she's graduate, 4-year college degree.
She's funny. She's even telling to the other kids. She's like, "How come studying was so stressful for you guys? I was never stressed like that."
Right. It was just so natural for her. And here's the thing:
She's
the kids go to
crazy.
school. Think about it. The kids get up at what, 5 a.m.,
Mm-hmm.
right? And you feed them breakfast, and
Yeah.
then you're out the door at like 6:10, 6:15,
Six. Yes. Yeah.
right? You're driving them to school. You usually drop Bien off first, and then you go drop off Benice,
Benny.
and then the tricycle comes and picks up Brent, brings
Brent.
him.
I'm so proud of Brent too. Brent,
I know,
at
me
his
too.
age, 7 a.m., he sets his own alarm clock.
Yeah, yeah.
He
He
needs
gets
to be
himself
up.
up. Oh my
Oh
god,
yeah, he gets
so
himself up.
he's so good.
He will go to the bathroom, take a shower, go to the kitchen, eat his food, prepare his snacks for the school, prepare his water, and then get dressed by himself. And if the tricycle service is late,
Oh,
he's freaking out. He's like, "Mommy,
he's all stressed
you
out.
text Kuya Dodong. I don't want to be late." Oh yeah, he's freaking out like his sisters. Crazy.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
the funny thing is that the reason I want to bring that up is because, you know, we've been working with virtual assistants in the Philippines now for 7 years. And the one thing that I don't think, people always ask, well, how's their English? And uh, they, you, everyone's English is fine. Some people have a little bit of an accent, but with the
Yeah.
way the country is today, half the people in the country have accents. Like a little accent. It's actually normal now. But you don't have any accents. Most of the people we work with, their accents are fine.
Yeah. They're
But
fine.
but here's the thing: they're all educated. They all have college degrees. And the point I wanted to make is they're up every morning at 5. They go to school all day. When does BN get home from school? Like 5, 6.
5, 6, 7. Yeah.
How about Benice?
Crazy.
Same thing. She's home
Same
3,
thing.
3:30, 4, 5.
Yeah. 4, 5.
Brent, same thing, right?
Yeah.
When's Brent get home? I'm not sure.
2 p.m.
2 p.m. Yeah, but he's only 7. you know,
Yeah. So from 7 a.m. to 2 p.m.
yeah, it's unbelievable. And
Yeah.
here in the U.S., our school system is just not creating kids that are that dedicated anymore to school, and I wish they were. I want them to be, and
Yeah.
it's just not there
But
right
I'm
now.
sure. Yeah. But I'm sure there are students there that are like that.
Oh, there are
You know.
some very good students. Absolutely, yeah. There
Yeah.
are some students that are so dedicated, but it's very
So true.
unfortunately, it's very far and few in between.
Just like Amanda. Look at her until now, right? She's so dedicated. Amanda, Zach's girlfriend.
Oh yeah. Oh, she's
Yeah,
big
look at
time.
her. She
Well,
did great
she's a
with
very
her
smart kid.
school. Yeah, very smart kid. That's
Yeah.
that's that's
She's not
true.
even a kid anymore, anyways. She- Zach's not a kid anymore. They're both
Yeah.
adults,
But
you know?
the dedication she put into to be where she at now
Oh, it's huge.
is
Huge.
huge. So she's not even gonna be there if she didn't,
Yeah.
you know, give her
Good parent
best. She was
good
studying.
parenting. I would say it's good, great, awesome parenting.
Oh yeah.
You're between you and your mom. You guys did good. I met Amanda's parents. They're super nice, super hardworking, like super dedicated to their kids. So it doesn't
Yeah.
surprise me. I was super dedicated to my kids too, but I wish I had pushed school more, but I didn't.
Oh, it's okay. Your kids are
But
amazing. Yeah.
my kids are great. I love my
Oh
kids
yeah.
to death. Love them.
They are amazing.
They're
All of
they're
them.
they're very self motivated. My kids.
Yep. Yeah.
I
And
didn't
very
push school on
dedicated
them,
with
but I
what
pushed,
they're doing.
yeah, pushed them to be self motivated.
Yeah.
That's and they're all doing good, thank God.
Oh yeah. Yeah, yeah.
But
I'm so proud of them.
I know the hardest part for me is I don't get to see them as much because they got busy lives.
Oh yeah.
So
And
just
I
what
guess that's
happens.
normal.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's normal. It's normal. Kids grow up. You know, then they
Yeah.
have meet a girlfriend, boyfriend, whatever. Then they start having
Yeah.
kids, and they're just living their own lives. You know.
True. Yeah, you just have to stay in touch with them. That's it.
Yeah.
Check with them time to time. That's a very long introduction for this, but
Yeah. It's a
that's not the final topic yet.
no, it's a podcast.
Yeah.
You know,
Anyway,
Joe Rogan does a 3 hour podcast,
oh, that's insane.
3 hours.
Wow.
So, I mean, we're doing 30
Well,
minutes, 35. I mean,
don't worry, we're not gonna go 3 hours.
we should try it.
No,
Maybe someday we'll get
someday.
up to 3 hours.
Anyway, we are
Anyway,
now on our episode 7, right? So
yes.
crazy. Time
Yep.
flies when you've got some amazing stories to tell.
Oh
Speaking
yeah.
of which, if you haven't listened to our last episode, go check it out on YouTube. We have the video there too. We shared all about Ron's first ever visit to the Philippines from January to March 2019. How it all started. Remember the place we went? You get to see what it's like in the Philippines
Oh
and
yeah.
what made him take the leap to come here. So it was quite an adventure.
I
It's
wanted
just,
to see more.
yes, that's right. So after 3 months, what happened? After 3 months, you flew back
Yep.
home,
Flew
back
back
in the
home.
US. Yeah.
Yep.
So how was that? What was your how did you adjust from being with us every day, waking, hanging out with the kids, going on the trip, and then you went back and then boom. How
Well, you
was
know
that?
what? You know what was awesome about that first trip? Like I had mentioned before, like I've taken vacations for 7 days, 10 days. I got to take a almost 3 month vacation. That's how I saw it.
Yeah, that's right.
I said I wanted to live with the people, talk to the people, live and just be where they're at. And just because, I didn't like going on a vacation for a week, 10 days. I'd work the whole time. And then, you go down the beach, catch a little sun, have a few drinks, have something to eat, go back to work. And it's gone in a week. Like it doesn't even feel like a vacation.
Hmm.
And that frustrated me a lot. And I'm like, I need a real vacation. I want to really go away and feel like I went away. And guess what? When I went to the Philippines, I felt like I went away. I felt like I had my vacation. I had a 3 month vacation and I loved it. You just riding in the jeepneys, getting squished in the, when the Philippines is packed, right? It's hot, it's humid, it's loud, it's crazy. The chaos is awesome. There are food carts all over the streets with all
Yeah,
kinds
but
of
that was
different
part of
food.
the adventure.
Oh yeah. It was just constant hustle and bustle and bing, horns beeping and just crazy fun. I remember taking a ride in a jeepney and the
Mm,
driver was turning the music up loud and it was cranking and
yeah.
we were like dancing to
How
ourselves.
about how about your experience handing over the payment to the jeepney driver?
Oh yeah.
Bayad?
Yeah. Yeah, you were teaching me how to do that.
Yeah.
But you'd get in the jeepney and then, you get squished in the middle, get closer to the driver and people are getting in the other end and they're handing pesos
Their
to me
pesos to pay.
down the line. It starts down at one end and they hand it up the line and I would get it. I kept trying to get it because I wanted to give it to the driver. I would grab the money and
And I would
he'd
say,
be like,
bayad
yeah,
po.
kuya, kuya.
Sir, kuya.
you
Bayad
know,
po.
buy it
With the
full.
accent.
So yeah,
Yeah,
that was fun. That was really
that was
fun.
fun. Yeah, but again, it wasn't just an adventure. Remember, when you were here the first 3 months, we were working on the VA business as well. So it
Yeah.
was a
Oh yeah.
productive.
With
We were
work.
finalizing the marketing plans,
Yeah.
remember?
Yeah. We were
So
creating a business, a virtual assistant business that,
at the same time,
yeah, it's
yeah,
funny. I mean, I didn't think I could start a virtual assistant business. I don't know. It was different, but we were doing
yeah,
it and we did it that first year. We just, you know, we did all kinds of, t-shirts, we just made t-shirts. What did we do?
that's
We had one
right.
of the VAs, they designed the t-shirts for us.
T-shirts,
Umbrellas,
umbrellas, yeah, all of that stuff. But
magnet, fridge magnet.
what happened there was when you went back to the US, we were finalizing that, and it was
Yeah,
quick. Before you know it, surprise, coming July, what happened?
I came
You
back.
came back. July, August, until September, you were here.
Yeah.
You came back. And what made you decide to come back soon? You're crazy.
Oh,
That's
but
right.
before I came back, I went on a trip to Washington on July 4th. Went to Washington
Oh, yeah.
D.C.,
Yeah.
watched the 4th of July parade, watched the fireworks, watched the jets fly over, like these fighter jets that came over ahead. It was really awesome. They did a flyover. It was incredible. That was an awesome time there in Washington. If you ever get to see anything, I want to take you there. Maybe we can do that next year. I wanted to come back to the Philippines, and you got us another condo at the same place, right?
Yeah, same place, but it's a better looking and bigger condo.
Yes.
Mhm. About
We
the
had
same price,
Yep, and we had a
right?
stove. This time we had
We
a
got the
stove.
stove, so we
Yeah.
cook. Remember, they even have the rooftop laundry area,
Yep.
which becomes its own little adventure, right? Going up in the rooftop doing the laundry.
That's right.
That was fun.
Yeah, because I wanted a stove because you cook on an oven top. Everything you
Yeah.
cook is on oven top. There's never any stove. I'm like, how come no one has a stove? I like to cook. I like to bake. And I wanted to make you my favorite dish was the cheeseburger pie. And
Yeah.
and
Cauliflower pizza.
and the cauliflower pizza, the sweet potato fries. Just
Oh yeah.
oh yeah, we could have made it
That was the best cheeseburger pie ever. And
right.
we also
So
came
good.
up with our own chicken wings recipe, remember?
Yes.
That was
Oh
winner
my
too.
god. That was so good. I crave that
Yeah.
every time I come back. You make
True.
that every and then you started making me cheeseburgers. Oh my god, cheeseburgers
Yes,
are
the
so good.
cheeseburgers.
Cheeseburgers, the fries, the chicken wings. Because
Yeah.
I ate so much Filipino food, which is fine. I love the Filipino food,
Yeah.
but I wanted to mix it in with my food. So
Yeah.
so you got to make me some cheeseburgers. You got to make me some chicken wings, some French fries, and so you did
Yeah.
steak. It was good. You know,
Yeah.
oh, it
It
was so
was
good.
and
We
then
had
the adventure started. I brought you and the kids to Tagaytay.
yep, yep.
We visited Sky Ranch, all the park there. Sky Ranch is a theme park with amazing rides. If you remember that, you got to
Well,
spend more time with the kids.
yeah, and again, that's how we came up with Yahoo. It's Friday. Now we didn't come up with the idea of a podcast then, but we would work all week and then find
Yes.
things to do on the weekend. And so Friday would come and I'd look over at you and I'd be like, Bess, you know what today is? And
Yeah.
you just look at me like, I go,
Yeah.
Yahoo, it's Friday because we're going to do
So
something.
yeah, and we're like,
And I
where are we
love
gonna
that.
go next?
Yeah,
Yeah.
where are we going next? What are we gonna do?
Yeah.
And off we'd go.
Yeah.
We did so many things, awesome stuff.
Did so many things.
Yeah,
And
between the
for our
museum.
listeners, you remember we're working every time he comes here. We have the usual schedule for work Monday to Friday,
Yep.
but Friday night, we're so happy and excited. The kids are happy and excited. They're like, "Yoo-hoo, it's Friday!" And then we're like, "Where are
Yep.
we gonna go?" You start searching. The kids would start searching where to go. What are we gonna do next? Remember?
You know what was awesome? I remember like clear as day. The first time we went to the movies. Remember?
Oh yeah,
I'm like, let's go to the movies. And we went to the
yeah.
movie theater. Now, here in the US, going to the movie theater with, four kids, two adults, six people. Tickets normally in the low end about $10 a piece. And then never mind the food. You would drop $100 easy.
Oh yeah.
For $100, before we went in the movies, we'd go to the store and I would let the kids buy whatever snack they wanted. Chips,
Chips, drinks.
candy,
Yeah.
drinks, whatever they wanted. And we literally would go in with a big bag of snacks. Remember?
Yeah.
Even sometimes we would even get French fries or cheeseburger, whatever they want. I said, whatever you guys want, just get it. And then,
Yeah.
so you've got $3 each for the movie. So it was $18, about $20 worth of food, maybe 25. I don't know. It
Yeah.
wasn't more than 30.
No.
And then after all that, we'd have a great time watching a movie. Then we'd go to dinner.
Yes.
And I wouldn't spend $100 for all of
No.
that.
No.
Loved it.
Yeah.
And the kids loved it.
Oh yeah. It's funny because before I met you, we go to movies like maybe once a year.
Yeah, I know you
Not
told
a,
me that.
you know,
Couldn't believe it.
yeah, it's not something we would look forward to because there's so many of us. There are like five of us. For us to go to the movies, it's gonna cost, for me, it's a fortune because
Yeah.
it's a
Mhm.
big money for
Yep.
me.
True.
I got nothing to compare it to. For me, it's expensive, and plus, you gotta buy chips, you gotta eat out. So I always tell them, which the kids are easy. I always explain to them, "Ah, it's okay. The movies are there, but wait 2 weeks, 1 month, it'll be in Netflix, it'll be on TV. So let's just wait," and
I
they're
know.
okay with that.
Yeah, and they were fine with it. They didn't,
They were fine,
yeah, they were fine. And then I came along.
and yeah, and then it came along.
And they're
It's
still
funny.
fine with it.
We're not we're not also a fan of popcorn for some
True.
reason. I know popcorn always associated with
Going to
movies,
movies.
but
Yeah.
we're not really a fan of popcorn. But you taught the kids to eat popcorn
I know.
because whenever we go to the movies, you want popcorn. So Brent, at a certain period of time, it was his favorite.
Right. He
Whenever
started
we go
craving it.
to, yes, he started craving it. That even if we don't watch movie, once he saw a popcorn, he's like, I want a popcorn. I was like,
I know.
crazy.
That's true.
Wow.
I know it's
Yeah.
weird how it just turned like that for him. That's how I felt
Oh,
though.
yeah.
So that's
Yeah.
funny. We had that connection.
The connection was crazy. Yeah.
Yep.
And then after that, we did so many things week after week. I think after the Tagaytay, that was a great experience too in Tagaytay. Remember the Taal volcano?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, the volcano at the back of your picture. I think I still have that picture.
Did we rent another condo? We stayed there. Did we stay there that weekend?
Not yet. No,
Oh, that wasn't
not
then?
yet.
Okay.
That was a different one. That time we just went there for a day. We rented a car. Remember the agent's car for
Oh
the
yeah,
condo?
yeah,
We
yeah, yeah.
rented her car.
That
We
was
went to
cool.
the Tagaytay. We went to visit some tourist spots there, and then we
Yep.
went to Sky Ranch. It's a theme park. Brent got to experience rides, and then you put Brent in one particular kiddie ride alone, and I was so nervous, and you were like, it's okay, don't panic, he'll be all right. Remember that? He'll be
Oh yeah.
fine.
Oh yeah.
And then he was alone in one ride, and I was freaking. I was like, oh my god, can he do that? And you were like, oh, don't panic, he'll be okay. And I was like, okay.
Yeah, and he was fine. Yep.
Yeah, I was so worried, but he was fine.
Yeah. Is that when we got
Yeah.
the pictures with the guys in the outfits? They were like,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah.
Yes,
Oh
I
my
got
god,
all
that was
those
so good.
pictures. Yeah.
Is that when we went on the pirate ship that swung?
Yeah.
No, but nobody went on it. Did I go by myself? I remember I went by
No, the
myself.
kids. We
Did
did.
they
We did.
they did go, right? Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
the
And they were
Vikings,
so scared. They
the
said
boat.
they'd never do it again. I
Yeah.
remember. I remember because I was standing up, remember?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, that was
And
crazy.
then one of the highlight of that second trip was we were invited to a wedding. One of our
Oh
VAs got
yes.
married in La Union, and I
Yep.
became the one of the godmother. You were one of the godfather
That's
at the
right.
wedding. It was such an honor. We met Virgil and Kat's family. They were
Yep.
so amazing. Remember the
Oh,
kids there? They loved us. They kept
yeah.
following us.
True. That was
Remember?
such a beautiful place too to have a wedding. It was
Oh
amazing.
yeah, it was really amazing. Yeah,
And
and then remember the hotel. we stayed at Thunderbird Resort, one of the biggest,
Oh yeah, yeah,
nicest hotel
yeah. With all the
in La
lights,
Union
remember?
with
Remember with all
all
the
the
light?
light.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
pool. That was on the ocean too, right?
Yes, that was
We were
close to the
we're on the beach.
ocean.
Yep, yep,
We did the casino.
yep.
You- that was my first time ever in my life going inside casino. So I was so clueless what's in there. What am I gonna see? How's the experience? So that's my very first. I was so innocent and I was like, oh my god. And then we tried to play. Remember we spent like in
Yeah,
the first time $20 and
pretty
we
much.
lost and I was freaking out. I was like, oh my god, less than 1 minute. We
Yeah, I
lost the
know.
20
That went so fast. It was like
so fast. We're not gonna do
sucked
it
it out of
again.
our hand. I know it was so crazy. I'm
We
like,
tried it a second time. Another 20 baht. Let's try this one. And I was like, oh my God.
yeah,
And it disappeared quick. And I
even
was like,
quicker. I
that's it.
think that time.
I was like, that's it.
I
Never
thought we got.
again. We're
I
not
thought
going
we
to do it
got
again.
pickpocketed. Somebody sucked that.
Yeah. And since we are already in La Union is just like it's like the place before Baguio.
Yep.
I want you to tell them your experience in Baguio. We went to Baguio, we commute, we took the bus. That's
Yeah, I
after
get
the
it. You're
wedding.
right. We just went there and we got a hotel and it was cold.
Yes.
It was raining. I
Yes.
remember now. But that place was pretty cool. It was up in the mountains, right?
Yes,
So,
it's the city on top of the
yep,
mountains. You
yep.
enjoy the weather. It was so cold.
Oh, it was freezing.
Actually, yeah.
But
I know that's normal for you there, but in the
yeah,
Philippines, since you've been here back and forth and it's really humid and hot, for you to go to Baguio with the cold weather like
yeah,
that, you'll be like, "Oh, I love this place," and you're like, "I want to buy a land here."
yes, yes. I'm like, wow, I didn't because it seemed like everywhere we went in the Philippines, it was just hot and humid.
Yeah,
And we went to Baguio. It just felt like I felt like it was normal. I felt like, oh, I'm home now. This is nice. It's nice and
yeah,
cool.
it's really nice. The
Oh yeah,
pine
I remember that.
trees.
Yeah, that was
Yeah.
good.
And then we got to meet some of the VAs. I
That's
remember
right.
the first batch of the VAs that we hired, most of them are from Baguio.
Yep.
So we got to meet some of them. Paul, one of our marketing,
Yep.
Ernie, Virgil, remember?
Oh yeah.
Uh, we got to meet them. And then
Went out to eat.
there's more. Yeah, we went out to eat. We had karaoke. We rented a place.
Oh
It's
yeah,
like a
we did.
karaoke room.
Yep.
And it's nice that Paul and his girlfriend gave us a ride. They have a car. They gave us a tour. Remember that?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. No, that was very cool. I enjoyed that very much. We we rented the karaoke place. We sang karaoke, did some drinking, driving around, showing us around everything. That was nice. Honest, that was
That was
very, very cool.
yeah. Remember we stopped at one place and then we had wine with Paul and the
Oh yeah.
girlfriend.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was really fun.
Yep. Yeah. Honestly,
And
there's
then
so many things we did. It was cool.
it's so many things. We're just talking about your second visit and then
Yeah.
time flew. The best part came. It's Christmas season and you wanted to come back again.
I know. I wanted to. You're right. I wanted to come back for Christmas. I wanted to see how you guys celebrated Christmas. I
Yeah.
wanted to spend Christmas with you guys and just
That's right. So you
and
left in September. Count after 2 months, October, November, December. You want to come back. You wanted to experience the Filipino Christmas, which I think that's a good idea. So you came December before Christmas. You were so curious about how we celebrate Christmas.
yep,
So I invited you to in our family, in our clan on my mother's side, because there are 12 siblings on their side.
yep,
It's a huge, big family. They always have a family reunion every December 24th,
yeah. And they
before
have a
the
big
Christmas
party,
big
and it's
party.
and it's themed. It's a themed Christmas party.
yeah, either costume, color,
Yeah.
whatever theme they decided to be, and there's a contest. Sometimes
Yeah.
a Christmas
Contest.
caroling contest.
Yep.
Yeah,
Karaoke.
yeah, something like that. So,
Everybody got presents,
presents, money.
money. It was actually pretty awesome. But you know
Yeah.
what I remember best? I always used to celebrate Christmas big time for my kids when my kids were growing up. You know, the Christmas tree, the Christmas presents, all that stuff. And I'm thinking, okay, I'm coming for Christmas. I'm gonna bring Christmas presents for the kids. Remember?
Mm-hmm.
And so I went out Christmas shopping before I went, and I wrapped everything up before I went, put everyone's name on the gifts. So that was I was just having a flashback, trying to remember where I was. I was in Rhode Island then, because I remember I was working with Kyle Seabeth, and anyway, so it was time to come back, and I had wrapped up all those presents, and I remember when I came to your house and I opened up the suitcase. Do you remember what the kids said? I don't think they said anything. I think they were just shocked. They couldn't
No, they
believe.
were shocked. Their eyes lit up,
Yeah.
very big, and they were like, gee, they're like, wow.
Yeah. They were like, what's that? And I'm like,
Yeah.
These are Christmas presents for you guys. And
Yes.
so I would
Yeah.
take one Christmas present out and have someone's name on it and be like, BN, this is for you. Denise,
That
that's for you. Right. I
they
had
love
so
that.
many presents. Brent, this
Yeah.
one's for you. And they were
Yeah.
just in complete awe.
They lost it. Yeah. They're like, oh my god.
Yeah.
Yeah. That
And
was really fun.
yeah, and they treasured that. And I bought them clothes. The clothes didn't fit. They were huge, but they still wore them.
Oh
They
yeah.
didn't they weren't like, "Oh, you got to bring it back." They just
And you cannot even touch it. They value it so much,
oh
like
yeah.
a super precious gift that you know
Yeah.
they would only wear it on special days, special places. It's crazy.
Yeah. I got your mom some stuff so that she
Yeah.
could open some gifts too. I even got May something. May was
Yeah.
opening
Yeah.
gifts. But
Yeah.
it
That
made
was
me feel
really
good.
fun.
Honestly, it felt really good to be able to do that for you guys.
Yeah.
And yeah, it was just like different stuff, like candy and
Yeah. Socks,
toys and clothes and socks and oh, the your kid's favorite
shirts,
thing, the perfume or the cologne or whatever it
the
is.
cologne. Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
The
so
bags of colognes. Oh yeah. I remember that.
yeah, because every year at the mall they have a sale, Christmas sale over at the that kid store, Pink. I think they call it Pink, and so
That's
they
right.
love. What's the name of the perfume I get them? The Pink perfume, is that what it's called?
The Victoria's
Secrets, all that stuff,
Yeah.
and they loved it. Loved it.
Yeah.
So that's always my special gift when I go back. I always go find
Oh,
those
they love that.
perfumes, and then
They love.
yeah, they love it. They funny every time I go now, and I might have been doing it right from the beginning, but I'm not sure when it all started. Maybe it was just that trip, but I always bring them something. Always,
Yeah.
and your mom always bring her beauty cream, her
Yeah, that's her stuff.
vitamin.
Vitamins and beauty creams. Yeah.
Yeah, and she loves it.
Oh
She
yeah.
thinks she feels special.
Oh yeah. Yeah, yeah. And then after the Christmas, here comes the New Year. What do you remember what we did on the New Year? It
Oh
was
yeah.
kind of traumatizing, but it was fine. It was an
Yeah, it was
adventure
fine. I think you know what I think what made it difficult for me to go on those types of trips because I needed a hip replacement,
that
and
time.
my hip was in a lot of pain, so it was hard for me to walk. So as much as I was enjoying it all, that needing that hip replacement, being in that much pain was
Yeah,
difficult.
because on New Year we decided to go and experience the New Year in Mall of Asia, one of the
Yep.
biggest mall. So we went there. There's a concert, celebrity concerts for the New Year, and the
Yes.
place was packed, like
Packed.
really packed.
Yeah. So
And I
packed.
was like, I'm never gonna do this again. I'd rather stay home, but
Actually,
it was
that was
fun.
better. That was actually I went to New York the year before. So the year
Oh
before I went
yeah,
to New York, saw first night, and then I got to see first night there in the Philippines. And
yeah,
is that Manila area? They consider that Manila?
Manila.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it was crazy, all the fireworks that were happening because we were right on the water. You could see the fireworks everywhere. Remember?
Yeah. And then on that same month, December, We had a team building with all our VAs.
Oh yeah.
That
Yep.
was fun.
Oh
We
yeah. That
took
was
the bus with all our VAs, with all the kids. So
yeah.
it's
We
like a
rented a house.
family trip slash team building. We rented a whole house in Baguio.
Yep.
We had some exchange gifts, games.
Yeah, we got
We had a
pictures of that too. We got
yeah
pictures of
team
all this
building
stuff. We'll get
activities.
them up there in the YouTube channel.
Yeah, we'll put there
Yeah, that was so much fun. We had so much food, so many
so much
gifts,
food.
and
Yes.
just everybody had a blast.
Oh
Every
yeah.
especially me. I had the best. I had the best time, and it was
Yeah.
everything was so Christmassy, like all of Baguio, all the. Matter of
Oh
fact, the
yeah.
place that we ended up going was it was just so much Christmas lights and
Mm-hmm. Oh
festivities,
yeah.
and everybody
All
was
over.
just so happy.
Yeah.
It was nice.
Yeah. So I guess that was it. And then before you left, we made one more last unforgettable trip in Puerto Princesa in Palawan.
Oh yeah, yeah, that
So
was.
that was a crystal clear water, amazing food, incredible views,
Yep.
right?
Yeah, that was awesome.
That was an awesome trip. So that was a
Yep.
perfect way to wrap up your stay here for
Yep.
that year.
Yep. That was the beginning of 2020, right?
Yes, the beginning of 2020. That was a great year, 2019.
Yeah, 2019 was awesome. It was like
Yeah.
it was the birth of the virtual assistant business, Desk Assist. Spent that whole year, everything was doing great. Yeah, we had a great year. We ended it on a very good positive note. And
Yeah.
then I had to go home, and I was planning on coming back quickly.
Yep. We got
But
some takeaways for our listeners,
yes, yeah, let's talk about the
in
takeaways.
yeah, of course. First of all, we always say this, make every moment count, whether it's work, travel, family time, enjoy every experience, even the challenges, right? Makes great stories later.
Oh yeah.
Because, yeah. And then I guess it's also important to balance fun and work. We achieve business growth while having the time of our lives.
It was unbelievable how things were just really starting to take
Yep.
off. So, um, it was
Yeah.
fun, and it was working remotely was turning out to be a good thing for us because we got to spend more time together, and going back and forth was good because we were trying to, we I wanted you to come back here, remember? And
Mm-hmm.
we were trying to get your visa. You tried to get a visa, and they said no the first time.
No, the first time. Yeah, that's the first time I tried and I got denied in
Yeah,
January 4th, 2020. I remember that.
yeah, that was crazy. But yeah, I just wanted to bring that up because it wasn't all it was work and you know work
Oh, yeah,
and enjoying life to its fullest. It was
that's right.
so much fun. But yeah, you got to balance work and play. It's not
Yeah,
easy, but it can be done.
exactly.
And
All
you
right.
know what? It can be done with a virtual assistant because
Oh, yeah.
without you, I would have never went. Without
Yeah.
you, it's what's funny about that. All right, so the takeaway is this: you ask for it, put it out there in the universe, right? Have you ever seen that book, The Secret? There's a book. It
No.
just says basically, put it out there in the universe. It's going to come back. Because I remember before I met you, the reason I was looking to hire a virtual assistant because I needed more time for myself. I wanted more time for myself all the time. I didn't want to everything. I was getting tired of doing everything. I didn't understand that part of business. Started hearing rumbles of virtual assistant. And at that time I really spend more time vacationing, meeting the people, hanging out, and I got to do it after I met you. You changed my life back then, you know. And that was the point of it. The point of hiring a virtual assistant was to change my life. But I never thought it would change it the way it did. So
Well, you
that
changed my life too. You changed my life, and then maybe it's a two-way.
yeah. Well,
To,
I think once we got you squared away, didn't have to
yeah.
stress out. You weren't worried. You just were like free to do what you did best.
All right, that's it for today's episode. We hope you enjoyed hearing about our adventures and how we continue to build memories while growing our VA business.
If you like what you heard, be sure to subscribe, leave a comment, and share this episode with your friends, family and friends. We'd love to hear your thoughts. Have you experienced the Philippines or are you curious about it?
Yeah, right. And don't forget to check out our YouTube channel for all the photos and videos from these trips. We're going to
Un-
show you.
okay, until next time, this is Ron.
And this is Bess, reminding you to always enjoy the ride, embrace the journey, and cherish the memories. And as always, Yahoo!
It's
It's
Friday.
Friday. All right.
Yahoo.
Bye, guys.
Bye bye.
Bye.